Hi, Eagles. Good morning. It's Mrs. Gillette. I'm here with a math game for you called Cover and Guess. Before we get started, let's sing our morning song. Come join us. Good morning. How are you? I'm so glad you're here with us today. Hooray! Good morning. How are you? Howdy, how do you do? Hello, good day. Hey, hey. Today, I thought I'd teach you one of my favorite addition subtraction games called Cover and Guess. This is something you can play at home with anything you have. Mrs. Gillette went to collect some Legos. So these are going to be my game pieces. I need a writing tool. I chose a marker from Sydney's basket. I need a cover paper and I need a recording paper. So to play this game, you could use a partner or you could play by yourself if you want to. You're going to play cover and guess. You're going to decide first what number you're going to start with. Can anyone tell what number I have? Yep, I chose 10 and I made my 10 in a 10 frame. Or I could think like my Subatize cards and I could make my 10 into those two 5s in the dot pattern. However you think best, it can help you when you want to see what's missing from your game. So I'm going to move it back into the 10 frame and then I'm going to cover some up. So if you're playing with a partner, this is where your partner would cover for you or you would cover for your partner. So we're going to take some and hide them. Are you ready? Okay, Mrs. Gillette is going to cover some up, but you can't look right now because I'm going to be tricky. So I'm going to take some and put them under my paper. So I've covered and now it's your turn to guess. We started with how many? We started with 10. You remember the 10 frame? And now how many do you see? Oh, yep. Do you see the 6? Imagine it turned this way. It's just like the dice. There's 6. How many are hidden? Ooh. Yeah, to figure that out, you might think about the missing part of the 10 frame. You might use your strategy of counting on. Let's practice that counting on strategy together. We'll start with 6. Everybody point right here and say 6. 6. Now we count on 7, 8, 9, 10. How many are underneath there? Did you guess 4? I think you're right. Let's check. Now we uncover and we check and we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. But before your partner can take a turn or before you do it again, we need to think of the addition equation that we just made with our blocks. Let's think about the two small parts. Here's 6. Here's 4. And what was our big number when we put them all together? It was 10. So then we can write on our recording paper what our equation was. So now I need a little book. Oh, there it is. I had to borrow a desk because I don't have a desk at home. So we're going to write the equation for our cube picture. Do you remember we started with 10 and then we took some away and we ended up with 6. So we had our two parts of 6 and 4 and that made 10. So I could write a addition equation that says 6 plus 4 equals 10. I could also write a subtraction equation because we did take some away, didn't we? We started with 10. We took away, do you remember how many were covered? We took away 4. And then we had some left. We had 6 left. So you could play to write addition equations or subtraction equations. Now, Mrs. Gillette started with 10. You don't have to start with 10. You could start with 5. Let's try one with a smaller number. So now I have my 10. Oh dear. I have my 10. I'm going to move them back into place. And I'm going to keep 5. And that means I take away 5. Because remember our fingers have 5 and 5? And if we only want 5, we got to get rid of the other 5. So now I'm going to put these 5 into my 5 pattern from our dot cards. And then I'm going to cover and you're going to guess. How many do you see? You see 5. If you're still counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I want you to practice looking for that 5 and knowing it just like that. So now Mrs. Gillette's going to get sneaky. She's going to cover some up. And look and see. Ooh, how many do you see now? You're right. I saw 2 and 2, and 2 and 2 makes 4. So if I showed you 4, how many are hiding? Did you know what? It was the one in the middle, wasn't it? Yep, I took that one right away and I put it underneath. And we have our 2 parts. Our big total was 5, and now we broke it into 2 parts, 4 and 1. So we can write our equations, can't we? Let me get my recording paper. Now remember, this was from my last one, so I'm gonna make a box around that one, and then I'm gonna write my next equation. We started with 5, and then we split it into the 2 parts. Let me see if I can get this on there. 4 and 1. So we had 4 and 1 makes 5. And when we write that for addition, we write 4 plus 1 equals 5. But we could do subtraction too, because we did take away something. Do you remember we took away 1? So I could say I started with 5, take away 1 equals 4. You can play addition or subtraction or both. You could play by yourself like I did, or you could play with a partner where the partner covers it for you. It's a lot of fun. It's practicing our numbers. It's practicing our addition and subtraction. It's practicing our counting, and hey, it's kind of fun. So give it a try at home and see how many equations you can come up with using some things at home. Until next time, let's sing our goodbye song. We're going to use our sign language. Ready? A, B, C, you later, D, E, F, G, I'm gonna miss you, I kinda do. H, I have to go now, J, K, bye-bye now, L, M, N, O, we had a good time, P, Q, are you gonna miss me? I miss you a lot. S, T, you are a great class, V, W, X, Y, Z, you later, hopefully sooner than later. Bye-bye.